I made this peach cake for an event and have never had so many people ask me for the recipe. Here it is stupid amazing. Ready? Hey everybody, my name is Chef Chris. Welcome to the Lodge Kitchen. Today we're gonna be making July's recipe of the month. It's a peach skillet cake. We're gonna be making it in this beautiful 12-inch cast iron skillet. I can't wait for you guys to see how easily this comes together. It's a showstopper. Let's get to it. So to make a peach skillet cake, we've got to start with these beautiful peaches. So what we're going to want to do here is cut the pit out. So I'm just going to take my chef's knife and I'm going to roll it around that pit. And then I'm just going to open it up and then we'll just pull out the pit. So we've cut our peaches in half. Now I'm just going to turn them over and we're going to quarter them. So that just means I'm going to turn 1/2 into 4 pieces. We'll just slide those to the side and keep on keeping on. I'm gonna take our peaches, they're just gonna go back in the bowl. Next up, we're going to sift our dry ingredients together. We've got all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. I'm just gonna add that in to our all-purpose flour. We'll just make it rain. Sifting the ingredients is, just more of a pro move. You don't have to do this. You can just whisk it together. This just really makes sure that everything is nicely distributed. So now we'll just set this to the side and we'll work on our wet ingredients. So for this, we're gonna take 1 stick of softened butter. That's gonna go straight into our bowl. And we're gonna take 1 cup of sugar. And we are just going to beat this until it's nice and fluffy. I'm gonna beat you until you're nice and fluffy. It sounds like an oxymoron. This part's gonna take a little while. All right, we've been going for about 3 or 4 minutes and everything is looking nice, light and fluffy. That sugar and butter are very nicely incorporated together. Next, we are going to add 1 egg at a time. We'll just crack that straight into our bowl. Look how just fluffy and amazing that looks. We're gonna add 1 cup of sour cream, and we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Mix that together. So our batter is halfway put together. We've got our wet ingredients nice and incorporated here. That looks amazing. So we're gonna add about 1/2 cup of our dry to the wet, and we'll just mix that up. And we'll do that a little at a time, and that's just gonna help hydrate the flour appropriately. Once you see the dry clumps are mostly gone, you can add a little bit more. Check this out. All right, you can see it's starting to thicken up and looking amazing. I'm gonna add another 1/2 cup of our flour, make it rain. Boom, we gotta have fun in the kitchen, folks. If you're not having fun in the kitchen, you're not living. Also, feel free to scrape down the sides as needed. Nobody's gonna hate you for scraping down the sides. So our batter is nice and thick. Look at that. It's gonna make an amazing base for our cake. Now the only thing left to do is to get our skillet ready. And for that, I'm gonna use Baker's Joy. We're gonna start with our batter. I always say you can go a little lighter on the batter to begin with. It's harder to put the batter back in the bowl than it is to take it out of the bowl. I'm just going to smooth this out on the bottom of my skillet. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna have skillet peach cake, or peach skillet cake, or however you wanna say it. We're gonna have something delicious. So, coated the bottom of our pan really nicely. To that, we're gonna add peaches. We have our beautiful peaches here, and these are just gonna get nested in. I'm gonna give them a slight press, but I'm not pushing them all the way through the cake. And you can do whatever fun pattern you wanna do. We're just gonna use about 1/2 the peaches. So we have our batter. Look how thick that is. It's beautiful, and our peaches are laid in there. Now we're gonna sprinkle, this is cinnamon and sugar. Very simple, we just mix this together. And I'm gonna take it just by the fistful, and we are going to coat the top of this. And this is gonna add a layer in the middle of our cake. It's just gonna be unbelievable. Now we're just gonna spread the batter back on the top, and the rest of this is gonna go in. I'm still gonna do it a little at a time. That way, if I need to fill in any gaps, we can. Okay, so we've got an offset spatula, and that's just gonna help me fill in those nooks and crannies. It just does a really good job at evening our batter. So now we're gonna add more peaches, another peach layer to the top of this batter, and we're just gonna give it a slight press. The cake is gonna rise up around these peaches really nicely. So you don't have to push them too hard. Just make sure that they're nested in there nice and beautifully. Now we're just gonna add, we have our cinnamon sugar. We're gonna sprinkle that on the top. So that's gonna make it nice and caramelly and just beautiful. We've got our oven set to 350 degrees. This is gonna go in for about 35 minutes and we'll check it with a toothpick. I'm gonna eat me some peaches. Tastes like summertime. This whole kitchen smells like cinnamon and butter. It's unbelievable. It's been about 35, 40 minutes. I'm gonna check with a toothpick and we're gonna see if it's ready to eat cake. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take my toothpick and insert it into the batter, and when I pull it out, I want it to be dry. That's wet. I'm gonna put this in for a few more minutes. All right, we'll see you soon. We've been practicing all week. And what we're gonna do, start here, and we're gonna go to the oven. Hey girl, hey. Let's check this out. Perfect, nicely done. All this needs to do is maybe 10, 15 minutes of cooling down, just so when we put the ice cream on it, it doesn't melt immediately. But this looks unreal, and it tastes even better. Our peach cake has been straight chilling for 10 or 15 minutes. It's still warm. I really want it to be a little warm when I take a bite. So I think it's time to cut in. Let's do this. All right, so I'm just gonna cut a wedge out. Wow. We're gonna top it off with some ice cream. You can use ice cream if you'd like. If you don't like ice cream, then who are you? Boom, perfect. You guys, you did a great job. Here we have our beautiful peach skillet cake with our vanilla ice cream. This is unbelievably good. It's super easy to make and it's just packed with flavor. People are gonna love it, I promise you. One of my most requested recipes. This thing is stupid amazing. Can't wait to take a bite. My goodness, so happy. All right, I'm gonna eat this entire cake and I'll see you guys next month. This is our July recipe of the month, our peach skillet cake. I hope you guys are making it at home, and if you are, take pictures of us and tag us. We'd love to see how you're making it your own. Love you, bye.